So, what is the occupation of your husband?
No, ma'am. None, ma'am.
What is the work of your husband?
We don't have a job, ma'am.
How about you? Do you have a work at this moment?
No, ma'am. Just plain housewife, ma'am.
Oh. So, who taking care of your children when you come here to work?
My husband, ma'am.
How old is your husband?
63, ma'am.
63?
Yes, ma'am.
You are 39 years old. And your husband is 63 years old. So, did you ask permission to your husband that you will come here to work?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, he agree that you come here to work and he'll taking care of your children?
Yes, ma'am.
So, when you come here, you cannot tell us that you want to go home because nobody taking care of your children. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you mentally prepared to come and work?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure that you will not change your mind?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to sacrifice for your family?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So when you come here, do you think you get homesick?
No, ma'am.
No, So you must to remember that you come here to work. You must to sacrifice for your family, for your children, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
What is your educational level?
Ano, high school. High school level, ma'am.
High school. How many years in high school?
Third year, ma'am. Third year.
So you study in high school for 3 years. So can you understand English and speak English?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you know how to read and write?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you answer this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Read and answer.
75 plus 15.
How much?
90. 75 plus 15, 90, ma'am.
How about this one?
Ma'am, 75 plus 16, 91, ma'am.
Again?
75 minus 16, 59.
Yeah, correct. I think your mathematics is okay. So do you have any working experience as a domestic helper in Philippines?
None, ma'am, none.
How about in overseas?
No, ma'am. I'm first time, ma'am.
So you are first timer and you don't have experience to work in Philippines as a domestic helper. So do you think you can do the work as a domestic helper? Let's say look after children or look after baby, do the household work. Do you know all this?
Yes, ma'am.
I think you know because you got 7 children, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So how you taking care of your children? Let's say they go to school.
I prepare breakfast for them, ma'am. Give them money to buy their food.
Okay. What else?
Um, yes, I'll fetch them in their school, ma'am.
Okay. So if your employer have a children and the children will go to school, you must to wake up early. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Prepare the things for the school, prepare the breakfast, and make sure that you wake up the children on time so that they will not late to go school.
Yes, ma'am.
And make sure all their things, their handbag, their shoe, uniform are ready. And prepare their breakfast. And make sure that they go up to the bus safely, or if the mom asks you to go with the children to the school, you must to take care of the children. Or if the mom will bring the children to the school, you must to be sure that when the children go home, ring the bell, you must to be sure that you open them, okay? Open the gate and make sure they go inside the house safely.
Yes, ma'am.
And while the children in the school and the mom go to work, you must to do the household work. Do you think you can?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
You can, because you got 7 children, right? Are your children go to school?
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay, you know how to taking care of the children, because
Yes,
some of the employer here, they need somebody to look after children. Mostly employer here got 1 child, 2 children, 3 children. Let's say 2 children go to school. Do you think you can and do the household work?
Yes, ma'am.
You can, or let's say a baby. Do you know how to taking care of a baby?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you tell me how you taking care of a baby?
If the baby cry, ma'am, I will carry the baby or give a milk. I will look her pampers if already full.
Okay. What
I'll
else?
change. I will change the clothes of a baby. I'll take the baby bath. I'll take the
Shower the baby.
I'll shower the
Do you
baby.
know how to shower the baby?
Yes, ma'am, I know.
So when your children, when they are a baby, are you the one who taking care of them?
Yes, ma'am.
So you know how to make milk, give milk to the baby, shower the baby, change diaper, change clothing, carry the baby. You know all this, So if we find you an employer
Yes,
look
ma'am.
after baby, do you think you can do the job?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
How about look after old people? Do you have any experience?
No, ma'am.
Are you willing to learn?
Yes, ma'am.
I think you can look after old people because you are very strong. You look very strong. But the main thing, are you willing to learn?
Yes, ma'am.
You're willing to learn, because here got also some employer needs somebody to look after their grandmother. So you must to taking care of the old woman. Go with her when she want to go shopping or go salon. You go with her. Make sure you hold her hand. Make sure that she will not fall down. Talk to her. Accompany her. Cook her food. Do you think you can?
Yes, ma'am.
You can, So here in Malaysia, we have different types of employer. Got Indian, Chinese, Malay, Korean. So can you work with any nationality?
Yes, ma'am.
You can work, So do you have any friends or relatives in Malaysia?
No, ma'am.
No, okay. And when you come here, you have a once a week off, but not necessary a Sunday. It depends the employer, because some of the employer, they are very busy on Sunday, and they ask you to go off on Monday or any day. Is it okay with you?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And some of the employer, they are very busy. They ask you to work on your off day, but they will pay you. Can you work if the employer asks you to work?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You can work, So if you work more hard, then you can earn more money.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you hard working?
Yes, ma'am.
And for the first few months, the employer will not allow you to go out because you are new here. So can you have a off day inside your room and have a rest?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It's okay with you, You must to understand, because you are new here, you must to build up the trust. Once the employer trusts you, then everything will be okay. You must show the employer that you are a trustworthy girl. You are coughing. Do you have any sickness, fever, or do you have a fever? I saw you're coughing. No, So you sure that you are fit to work,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and about the handphone. Strictly not allowed to use the handphone during working time. Can you agree on that?
Yes, ma'am.
You can use your handphone after work, maybe at night. around maybe you can use 15 to 20 minutes. Don't use so long. Can you?
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes, ma'am.
once the employer see you that you're always on the phone during working time, the employer have the rights to confiscate your phone. Can you agree on that?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you addicted on the phone?
No, ma'am.
Do you play games?
No, ma'am.
No, ah. So you must to remember you come here to work.
Yes, ma'am.
You not come here to play phone. If you want to play phone, then better don't come here, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So is it clear with you about the off day and the handphone?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know how long is your contract in Malaysia?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
How long?
2 years, ma'am.
Can you assure me you will finish your 2 years?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're happy to work here and your employer happy with you, are you willing to extend for more than 2 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Willing, ah? Do you
Yes.
know how to do household work like sweeping, mopping, wipe the tables,
Yes, ma'am.
vacuum the floor? You know all this, ah? Because I'm sure you clean also your house there in Philippines, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's say the employer have a pets in the house. Do you mind to look after pets?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a pets there in the Philippines?
No, ma'am. Only dog.
Oh yeah, dog is a pet. Okay. Do you know how to do hand washing?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you like cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
What food you know how to cook?
Filipino food, ma'am.
So can you name me 3 Filipino food you know how to cook?
Sinigang, caldereta, and nilaga.
Okay, so when you come here and if the employer teach you how to cook, are you willing to learn?
Yes, ma'am.
You're willing to learn, ah? Or let's say the employer give you a recipe book. Can you cook through the recipe book?
Yes, ma'am.
You can, ah. Are you afraid to be alone in the house?
No, ma'am.
No, if you are alone, you must to do your work honestly even the employer is not around, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to obey rules and follow instruction?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any friends or relatives in Malaysia?
No, ma'am.
Can you promise me not to bring any friends or relatives in your employer house?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you eat vegetarian food?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know how to use electrical appliances? Like,
Little
Okay.
like
don't worry,
rice cooker.
it's okay when...
Rice cooker, I know that, ma'am. Rice cooker.
Okay. Don't worry, when you come here, the mom will teach you. You ask the mom, then the mom will teach you, okay, how to operate.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid of height?
Yes, ma'am.
Height, let's say you clean the window or clean the ceiling fan, you need to use a small ladle or small chair to reach the fan. Are you scared of the height?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No, ah. So you can use the small ladle to climb up to reach the fan, ah. Okay, so if I am your employer here, what will you tell me so that I select you?
I'm honest,
Okay.
hardworking, responsible, and willing to learn, ma'am. Willing to learn from the employer, ma'am.
Okay, you're willing to learn and you must obey the rules and follow instruction, ah.
Yes, ma'am.
And the most of all is must to be honest, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So can you tell me the 3 alphabet that I show you?
Yes, ma'am.
What?
K,
Okay.
Q, D.
Yeah, correct. KQD. I think your memory is good. You still remember. So make sure that you are mentally prepared to come and work hard. Don't change your mind. We will try to find an employer for you. And you must to be sure when you come here, you will not get homesick and must be willing to sacrifice for the future of your children. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much. That's all. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.